do you have experience with checking the brainwaves in autism? And do you have like if you do, is there some like common things that you're seeing?
Unfortunately, we haven't done as much with autism and the brainwave kind of assessment. We have had some. It does seem like though that alpha is really high, the alpha waves, and then theta seems to be really really off as well. Um, and and so I don't have enough good data to really share, but the ones that we have done, those are some of the things that I recall when we've done the brain mapping there. The other challenge too with sometimes doing a brain map for a kid on the spectrum is the result might not always be super accurate, and the reason why for you and me, if we do a brain map, um, if we can sit still for 6 minutes more or less, and we can do that. But for a kid that's like even if they're neurotypical, um, it's still hard to sit still for like 5 to 6 minutes. So sometimes there can be what we call just little oh shoot, what's the word? Oh, it'll come to me. But just little blips of like, okay, that seems like that's um, some kind of a fragment that's not quite right. Um, so that can be one of the challenging things is making sure they're trying to get them to sit still, because at least with the type of machine I'm using, that's that's how it is for us. Now there might be more sophisticated and expensive pieces of equipment that maybe certain hospitals have, um, and they might be able to measure it a little bit more effectively, but but that can be one of the challenges too. So but we do know that there is going to be brain activity that is going to be imbalanced with those brain waves for sure. And so yeah, it would be, I would love to see if there was any research about that, because I haven't found any as far as like just testing kids on the spectrum and seeing what the common theme is, or the maybe patterns that you're noticing, because that would be fascinating.
Yeah, from what I know, the lack of inhibition, because autism has a lot of lack of inhibition, especially the parvalveum. It's it doesn't allow theta to work properly, so it's a little bit higher. And a guy, I think Earl Miller from MIT, he just released a paper that was showing like we're constantly having this theta wave going across, like scanning the brain, trying, or it's kind of suppressing unwanted things, basically.
Hmm.
So with autism, that's not happening. And
Yeah,
then alpha with the thalamic or cortical um, communications, and that's a big problem with autism. The
yeah,
thalamus,
yeah.
speaking to the cortex, it's pretty bad stuff. Yeah, that inhibition thing is a central theme, I think, to autism, um, on various levels. Yeah.
For sure. Yeah, it's interesting. One thing that I've heard parents report that I work with is they'll notice that some of the different therapies they use seem to improve when we address some of that underlying the underlying cellular stress too, which like the inhibition that you notice, or maybe some other things that are patterns that they have that are uh, more challenged, that when you calm down the inner chaos, how it's like the ability to actually engage in, say, some of those therapies actually enhances and improves too. So that's been something that I've found that's been really interesting as well.
Yeah. Yeah. Those brain waves are a part of the future, I think.
Yeah,
It's like imagine a sports team. You mentioned sports earlier. It's like it's all about space and time. If it's a basketball team, people have to be like in sync, and this is
for
what we're
sure.
talking about. We just have to be in sync, and that's not happening. So things are not communicating and operating. Um, yeah, the oxidative stress is a big thing too.
Yeah.
ROS. Do you have experience with that or no?
Yeah, I mean, indirectly, you bet. So, yeah, there's different ways to influence that. I would say some of the strategies that we use. There's some different products that we have that can help support that and try to help increase, good healthy oxygenation, better blood flow, circulation, but then also trying to remove some of those free radicals and then helping the body just in a sense like clear out some of that stuff and then bring it back in with follow it up with good nutrients and other things that can be neuroprotective and supportive too.